So what do you do if your Dyson Ball Animal 3 vacuum won't turn on? It could be a little bit confusing to operate this vacuum, and a lot of them are getting older right now, so you may have a problem where yours isn't turning on and off. So what do you do? First of all, it's plugged in. Here is the button. This red button right here is the on and off button. You push it. The vacuum should turn on and off just like that. If you haven't pushed the button or you haven't plugged it in, obviously you're gonna wanna do those two things. There's no battery here or anything like that, even though Dyson is largely known for its cordless vacuums. Okay, so you went through it past the basics. It's still not working. What do you do? First of all, you wanna check your outlet. Have you tripped a circuit breaker? Does the outlet work? Those are the two main things. Sometimes this thing, it draws a lot of power. It could flip a circuit breaker, or it could pop your fuse. If that happens, you have to go address that, and it's just not going to work. Try a different outlet, or get a cell phone charger or something like that. Plug it into the outlet you're using. Confirm that you have power there. A lot of times, the outlet just won't work, and the Dyson won't work as a result of that. Next, if your Dyson's been operating for a long time, you want to know that this thing can actually overheat. This thing has on the inside, in the motor area, there's actually a temperature sensor where if it's noting that the Dyson is overheating, this thing will not operate. If it overheats, so it's working, it stops working, it doesn't turn back on, it could have overheated. If that happened, wait 30 minutes, let it cool down, try it again. If it starts working, that means it overheated. If it overheated, then you have to make sure that there are no blockages in there. Check the filter here. There's another filter in that ball side right there. If those filters are obstructed, the motor is working harder than it needs to work, and it will overheat. Same if your bin is completely full. If it's packed past that max line, then this is too full. The vacuum's working too hard. It can overheat. An overheating vacuum will turn itself off, and it'll not turn back on for, until that temperature sensor is relieved. Next, you want to inspect your power cord. These power cords are replaceable, cost like 20, 30 bucks. So if you have any damage here or this connection is loose, then you want to go ahead and replace that. Damaged power cords are just kind of the cost of doing business when you have a corded vacuum that lasts for a long time. So this is a replaceable part. They do wear out, and it is something you want to change every couple of years. 5 years, 10 years, depends on how you use it, but it is something you want to keep in mind. Also, these buttons, as this button has gotten older, it feels a little bit worn out. It's not replaceable, but you may have to push it a little harder. You may have to hold it down. The buttons can get finicky as these things get older. So just make sure the button is active and working properly. It's like, I don't think the switch is as good as it could be. So sometimes those are a little bit fickle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You have to check, make sure the vacuum's not overheated, make sure your outlet's working, make sure the button is activated properly, make sure your power cord is good, make sure that the filters are clean and not blocked, and then you should know why your Dyson is not turning on. Thanks for watching.